there are gonna be things that no matter what time period it is, they're still gonna be cool. Fire trucks, big houses, big backyards, anime waifus. I won't lie to you, I turned 30 in 5 years, and I'll still have a crush on Rias Gremory. I'm not afraid to reach Unk status. Actually, I'm 25, I may already be Unk status, but recently I went into the Wichita tunnels and I found the cure for feeling like a loser in your 30s, and it's nothing that you have to tourniquet and then inject into your system. Beam me up, baby! It's literally just being financially stable, having that 10 out of 10 waifu girl by your side, and then having good habits like gym and social life. I don't think that you have to give up video games or anime or whatever. Of course, you just have to dial them back, but not like the influencer girl who's like, and after a hard day's work, I watched 5 episodes of Grey's Anatomy and then I went to sleep. Like, no, bro, don't fall for her lies. Now, me personally, I gave up video games and I'm not allowed to touch them again until I have a $5,000 month. I really don't think that video games are bad inherently. Like, I want to play Halo 3 with my future son. But before that time, before I'm financially stable enough to where I can leave my job during the middle of the day and not care what a manager or anybody else thinks, I gotta put the brakes on the video games. It's time I can dedicate to my business or growing as a person by like spending time with people and stepping out of my comfort zone. It's a promise to Burger King girl and my future children because gosh, the idea of a life where I'm the sole provider for my family, my wife doesn't have to work, she can just stay home and take care of the kids and do whatever else, and I don't have to worry about finances or like if something is stolen or gets broken. Like, it's a dream for me right now, and it's somebody else's reality. And if somebody else can achieve that, so can you and I. Like, there's so much power and respect in not freaking out when inconveniences happen. Like, your wife comes up to you one day upset because the neighborhood raccoons, I don't know, spray painted your house during the middle of the night, and you're like, it's fine, we'll just call a painter. Like, having that sense of control over your emotions and your family's by not freaking out over small things, dude, that is cool. And of course, there's nuances to the perfect family life. It doesn't just come down to finances. Like, you actually have to marry the right person. Like, dude, settling down with that girl who makes you apologize for taking a nap, I'm sorry to break this to you, but you're cooked. The girl that encourages you to keep doing the best that you can, to keep climbing that mountain, is worth all the pain and effort that you put into this self-improvement journey. Not becoming the guy who comes home and then, oh no, Junior left his Legos out in the hallway. Guess I better take off my belt. That guy has problems. We were talking about video games. Like, if you're financially stable, have a happy home life, and continue the good habits as long as you're physically able to do them, gosh, man, who is the loser? Like the guy with the failing marriage who's judging you for playing video games, or you who's hosting a family game night? Like, kid accidentally breaks the TV by throwing the Wii remote at it. Yeah, there's a lesson to teach the kid, but it's just a TV, man. It's not worth you losing your cool over in front of your family. When people think of success or like their ideal 30 situation, it could include a massive social media following or like really expensive cars. And there's nothing wrong with that because money and fame doesn't change a person. It just reveals that person. Like, if you have bad mental health now in your 20s, becoming rich isn't going to fix that in your 30s. It'll relieve some of the stress you have, and of course you can visit a therapist, but like 99% of situations, sweating it out in the gym, reading a book like Psycho-Cybernetics, and getting a good amount of sleep will massively improve your mental health and you as a person. It's a weird concept, but a lot of our generation, me included, like our bedtime routine is feeling tired and then staring at our phone until we fall asleep. Like our grandparents, they fall asleep like 99% of people in history. Like they feel tired and then they go to sleep. They've never experienced that like post 1 hour after bedtime espresso depresso feeling of, why am I still awake? Like 8 years ago, I found out that my grandfather on my Hispanic side of my family, I found out that this dude is still alive. He's just been living somewhere in El Salvador. Never met the guy, but apparently he just casually owns a ranch, deeming him una ranchero de Aldeo Cruces de Maricon. I don't know what I just said. But bro, or I just call my grandfather bro, but his sleep routine after like feeding horses is probably like lying in a stack of hay, wheat in his mouth, looking up at the stars, and then slumber. Bro's sleep efficiency stat is probably miles better than mine. So bro, fix your sleep, get your money right, get the girl that isn't stressing you out, and don't worry about turning 30. Worry about turning 40. No, I'm joking. All right, guys, God bless, and don't forget, we're all gonna make it.